Hi, Genki Call here with the Bard class trial for March 3rd, 2022. Before we start, let's go into the class and I'll show you a little bit about this class. On the traits, we've got a Wild Folk Bond, which gives all allied Wild Folk 2 life, an immunity to silence, and all yellow allies gain 1 to all stats at the start of each turn, which is actually quite helpful. When you have a lot of yellow on the team, obviously it's going to be helpful, sorry. Alright, so notable things, we've got a random status effect to one ally at the start of battle. And then also notable reduce damage from spells by 20% and start battles with 50% mana. I really enjoy that. Obviously I haven't gotten this leveled up very much. It's not a fantastic class. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. It's not a fantastic class, but it is very good to run with an all wild folk team, which is of course what we're doing here. Since I don't have this leveled up that much and I need to, I'm going to be using that for the class trial, but you do not have to use the class from the class trial. You can use any class you want for your teams. And you'll still get 2 experience for your class, whichever one you're using per battle, which is always nice. Now, as far as the weapon, the class weapon for Bard is Orpheus's Lute, which will make you gain life, cleanse, and enchant all other allies. I will show you the upgrades, but this is something you will get for free just for getting 250 wins on Bard class. You do not have to buy it in the shop. So let me show you. Oops, I forgot to grab my team. Hold on a second there. Okay, so first things first, we are going to change this to the low rarity team. And then I'm going to show you Orpheus's Lute. There we go. Orpheus's Lute upgrades. Life, armor, magic, life, magic, create a yellow gem, gain 2 to a random skill, give 1 mana to all allies, barrier myself, which is actually very handy, and then gain 10 gold. So it's nothing magnificent, but, you know, it's a free weapon. Just for getting 250 wins. So this first team that I have here is for those of you that don't have all of the legendaries and whatnot. Actually, I think just running with 2 Starflowers and something that explodes here, like the Lapina Explorer or the Trickster, is going to be fine. You've got your Mountain Crusher for mana, and, you know, Starflower is, I think, underrated. She does damage to all enemies, boosted by ally and enemy Fae. And she will summon a random Fae if you have an opening there on your team. So if you're worried about losing any allies, this is going to be a good choice. Now, hold on, sorry. You could run a weapon that does damage to all enemies like Black Manacles if you have it. You should have it. It's free for getting your mana mastery up, but you could run a triple Faunessa team. Faunessa is empowered. You just have to trade her. She'll start with full mana, and then she deals damage to an enemy equal to their attack. So if you're really high level or if they're way higher than you, this could be useful, but it's just not my style. I think it's too slow. It's not very efficient to me. It is very good to use her if you're worried about losing troops, because she does give life to all allies every time she casts. So, and it's based upon the damage that she deals. So she is an option, just not my style. So this first team, let me see how many sigils I have here. I have 3. Hopefully I will get a Valraven here, so I can show you all of the teams that I have. So the first thing we want to do is get some mana. So we'll do this first. And whenever possible, you want to cast with Blade Dancer first, because he's going to strip their enemy. I did not mean that. He's going to strip all their armor. He is more powerful in events because he's got that boost from medals and badges. So not as powerful here, but I'm going to get some mana for one or both of these before I cast with him, because once I cast with him, he's kind of useless. I'll show you. So he strips their armor down. It won't remove it entirely, but I really think that 2 Starflowers is going to be better. But if you don't have 2 Starflowers and you have Blade Dancer, you could do this. Now the Lapina Explorer is actually, if you've ever used him in Arena, you know how powerful he can be at the lower levels. He just does a ton of damage because of this ×4 boost ratio. So you might actually just forego the Blade Dancer entirely and put something else here. It's up to you. Let me grab my next team. This is the team that I used to get up to this level, and I forgot to tell you that I have finished off the first 3 tiers. As always, I only show the 4th round so that you can get an idea of the higher levels. Well, not higher levels, but the highest that you can go with free sigils is round 4. You should be able to complete round 4. Very rarely you will not be able to, and sometimes you'll be able to get into round 5, but usually won't be able to complete it. So for your free sigils, this is what we're looking at. The team that I used to get to this point is this one. Orb of Winter, because it does damage to all enemies, and because it self-enchants once you cast it, it enchants itself, so you'll get free mana for that. And then Luna, because she's awesome, does damage to all enemies. She is from the Underworld in the Warrens. If you have some Chaos Shards, you can try to get her there with your Chaos Shards. And also, mostly the reason I'm using Luna is because of this. Explode a random gem when matching yellow gems. It's like having Lightning Strike. It's like having a free Lightning Strike, but you don't have to have the level 70 talent to get it. Then Starflower once again, and also I forgot to mention she Fairy Fires a random enemy at the start of her turn. At every turn, it's not a chance, she will Fairy Fire someone at the start of her turn. It could be the same troop she Fairy Fired before, but either way, that means that your spells are going to do an extra 50% damage when you cast upon them. And King Silenus, I haven't cast him once. He is here because he gives all wild folk allies a 50% mana start. So if you don't have any high level troops, but you have King Silenus, throw him on your team. 50% mana start is going to make things much more efficient, make it much faster. And I do enjoy an efficient team. That's my favorite thing. So this is what I used. Luna is awesome. Starflower is underrated in my opinion. And King Silenus, I hardly ever use him. But since we've got him ready, now I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to get Luna. Going. I can take another skull hit. And now we'll use him. Right there. Splash damage. Wahaha. Splash damage for the win. Alright. I only have 1 sigil left, so I'm going to flip over to the next team. Just in case I don't get a Valraven, it is possible I should get one, but just in case, at least I can show you one more team. This one with Mythics. I will start with Pan because I love Pan, and this is really valuable. Any match 4 you get, everything's gaining 1 life in magic because the whole team is wild folk. And Luna I kept on the team even though she blocks 2 of Pan's colors, again because of the Lightning Strike. So I'm using her instead of Starflower. You could put Starflower here instead so that you could get Pan mana more quickly. Entirely up to you. So why am I using -blue on this? I think I forgot to change the banner. Let me see what I've got here. I want -purple. This would be the very best banner to use, but it is a warband banner, and I know that not everybody has the warband banners. Even people that are higher level may not have it, so we will go plus yellow, -purple, and we will do there. That way we boost Pan. And let me copy this and put it over here on my handy dandy cheat sheet. I'll actually move that there later because I don't have it prepared. Okay, and then hopefully we will get a Valraven. I'll show you this. I haven't even tried this out. I know it will work. I just don't know how fast it will be with the partial mana block, but we will find out in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and take some more mana. There we go. I'll do this, and then Pan will finish them off. As soon as... Okay, Pan won't finish them off. I forgot about the summons. Here we go. Choop, choop, choop. Oh, no, I need the Valraven. Shoot. I must take all yellow. Must have all yellow. Blue, red, red. Yes, take the skulls. Take the skulls. Yes. All right. Awesome. Yay. So I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and use another. I'll use this one more time and then I'll switch to the last team, which is almost exactly the same. Just a different banner. And a different, the Wild Queen instead of Pan. So we'll do this. We'll take the green and the yellow. Wahaha. And we'll cast with Luna. I should have grabbed that match 4, but I wasn't paying attention. We'll get the brown here and the skulls, and we'll have Pan for the finish. Except that I forgot about the summons. And another summons. A really bad mythic. Although, look at this. Look at this boost. Because I've already killed 3. So having Gargantor on a team where there are lots and lots of summons that get killed off is actually going to boost his spell, I think. I don't have him yet, so I can't test that. So I actually need the brown more than the red, and I got both that way. So... perfect. I'm going to cast with this because it self-enchants and because it killed off the enemy, so no worries there. Alright, let's switch to the Wild Queen. I do love the Wild Queen. We'll do some skull spamming. Yay, skull spamming. I like it best. I forgot to change it. Oh, I forgot to change it, but I got another Valraven, so it's okay. I can still show you the team. Whew. Alright, gotta take the yellow so he can't have it, although he's partially mana blocked. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Take the skulls, I'm okay with that. We'll do Luna first. And then Pan. Waha! Alright, now I just need some mana. Red would be ideal, blue is second best. Meh. I say meh. Blue. There we go. Now we've got him. Woohoo! I forgot to paste the darn code in. Now, please let me know if the volume is too high now because we did a boost to the microphone. We, as in Bree, helped me figure out how to do a boost to the microphone volume so that you could hear me on this headset. I am using the Sennheiser headset. I still can't hear myself, but... why am I using minus blue? Let's do minus... oh wow, this is fine. We'll leave it. Alrighty. So, brown is very nice. Take some yellow and hope for brown. Kind of want to use the Wild Queen here. And now we can. Instead of casting with Luna, I'm going to cast with the Wild Queen. Wahaha! Oh, I love the Wild Queen. This really isn't an ideal team, but I like the others better. Pardon. But it is fun to be able to use the Wild Queen, so I really like to have the Wild Queen with something that can convert those green gems that she creates into Doom Skulls, like the Doomed Club or the Miraji Queen, for instance. Know what? I'll do that later. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe. Also, here at the end, you should be able to see on the screen right now a link to teams for Umbral Nexus. So, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!